guys see if Biden pulled out?
I thought he's dead.
Wait, what?
I saw bare tweets saying he was dead. But I didn't know if it was true.
Wait, what?
I just saw
What
You need to get up. Biden pulled out of the thing,
Yeah.
Oh,
presidential race.
you said he's dead.
He
I
thought
didn't
he
think
was.
so, bro.
Yeah, he's not dead, bro.
Apparently that's the
He'd
rumor
be,
going
he'd be bigger. We'll probably have a holiday, I reckon. If he died.
We would have holiday.
Yeah, reconciliation. Oh, we already got that. It'd be like
Yeah, he did.
USA Day. His vice is going up now.
Oh yeah, Kamala Harris or whatever.
And
Yeah.
she dated that movie star, the bald dude that is always in Think Like a Man.
Oh, really?
The one with the beat and the
Yeah,
goat.
yeah. What's his name? I don't know.
Tyson or something.
What?
Tyrese? That's with a T.
Tyrese is someone else, I think.
Tyson then.
Uh,
Tyson Gibbs?
I know exactly what you're talking about. The one who's with Megan Good in the movie.
Yeah. Fuck. Lucky guy.
Isn't she Megan Good dating
Yeah, the weird guy.
Jesus Christ.
He gets dragged
That's
online all the
fucked
time.
up.
Yeah. Romani Malco. That's his name.
They hate him. Do you know? Does anyone know why? I don't know why.
I think, didn't he get a...
Oh, he hit some
big-
girl. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He hit a
domestic
girl?
violence. No, not that
His
guy.
ex.
Jonathan Majors. You know
Yeah.
that guy? He's now dating Megan Good.
Yeah.
And Drewski, there was that video.
Yeah, of Megan Good, the other guy. Think Like
Yeah,
a Man.
yeah, the green eye
Light
guy.
skin,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That is a violation.
That is
So
a violation.
Don't open Denar's message yet.
Yeah, don't open Denar's message.
That
He's
is-
messaged you.
that
Did he
is-
message you?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
That
don't
is
open it.
a violation,
Bro,
bro.
if
He sent you 5?
just one so far.
Okay. Yeah.
That is a violation. Like,
can't pick
bad.
up someone else's girl like that.
and not even greet them.
Yeah.
Like, that's bad. But to not even greet the guy,
But then
that's a violation.
But then there's
man.
backlash though. What if that guy, Jonathan Majors can't react? Because then he'll just be like,
Oh, you
shut
crazy.
up, woman abuser.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
He's in a bad situation.
But yeah, I would choose that.
Fair enough. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're back with Let 'Em Shoot. We're back. We're doing a special episode today, but before we get started, to my very right.
It's boy MJ Born Africa Gang back again. You know what? I missed out the last episodes. I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm back.
To my left.
And just recruiting and rearming.
Mm,
It's COD reference for people that get that.
facts.
Recruit and rearm.
What's the stim shot?
Steam shit.
Oh, I always used to use that because I
Yeah.
get shut up. Yeah.
You said that gun.
No, use that.
No, he said use it after I got shot up.
Oh,
Yeah.
what were you do?
What?
What are you doing, bro? Shooting up. It's crazy.
This
Hurry
one
up,
came
mate.
with-
It's PBB.
You have to emote after you
Okay.
say your name.
PBB in 4K.
Yeah, that's the request. The other one.
To my left.
It's Karani.
Yeah. That's
No fade today.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you a fade. Not to the girls though. Not to the girls though. You know, we were raised right. You know, African parents. Isn't that right?
I'm not giving no one a fade, bro. You do you.
But yeah,
Fair
Who
enough.
are your enemies, bro?
you're my enemies. We'll save that for another episode for
True.
the BS show.
Yeah, true. True.
Mhm.
That's just not happening, bro. That's what's happening is not happening.
You guys got any shout outs before we start? You want to shout out anyone? Any brand, any place, any person?
Yeah.
There we go.
Mitch, you go
I
first.
can always rely on you.
Shout out East Africa, always winning.
Me,
There
man.
you go.
Still doing this shit?
Yeah.
It's been like 3 years.
He took
You
your-
still
Hold on,
said the same shit.
He took your one, bud.
Now, mine's... Who am I shouting out? Shout out... You know what? I need a boot sponsor. And I'll give you reviews every single week
Facts.
of the boot.
Give me them predators.
Smart.
Any boot. Doesn't even have to be big. Like, it could be a up and coming boot.
Yep.
I'll give you reviews for a
Yep.
whole
Nah,
month.
back yourself.
What do you like in a boot?
Comfortability.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 2 wears and it's there.
Yeah.
I want the edges to be firm.
Mm.
I don't like when my foot rolls over the, you
My
know.
foot?
Yeah.
Nah, like, you can't break.
You want stability.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, some of these
Ankle
new
support.
Nikes, the new Nike Tiempos,
Don't say anything about them.
what?
You diss your own
They're
other
not
boots
good.
on this show.
I'm not dissing you.
You diss
I'm
your
just
other-
saying
other
there's
boots on
parts,
this
there's
show.
faults.
Blessed by
Yeah.
saying this.
Especially if one
Just saying
person
they're
here
not for
wears
me right now,
Tiempos.
but
Tiempo, if
when you get that brand
release
deal, there will be for you.
Tiempo, if you release something that is with firm side, let me know. I'll wear them.
Okay.
But yeah, anything.
And if you want to prove him wrong, send him some boots. Size.
Yeah, prove me
11.
wrong. 0.5. Don't forget the half inch.
10.5 or 11.5?
11.5.
True. Okay. Mark,
Not
anyone shout out?
11.5.
I want to shout out South Sudan.
I am
Performance against
11.5,
USA.
bro.
Elite.
True.
Top tier. Bud, your people.
She's shouting out your country. You're not listening.
You know, sporting events, we all come together. We're all
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, facts.
We are one.
I'll shout out. I got the care package, so shout out Raro.
Damn, you getting free stuff like that? Crazy.
Oh, shit. Is that what we're doing, Josh?
Big friend.
Josh. Yeah. You're lucky I'm not releasing last names on this episode.
Shout out Raro, always. Before we get started, let's quickly talk about corruption. Tokyo lost this week. We lost 2-1 to
Did you say unrelated?
unrelated, yeah. Into Nusantara. Apparently this guy spawned out of nowhere. De Souza scored twice. I know Badiyika pulled one back, but we've lost, which means with 2 games to go, we're on the edge of the playoff spots. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're 3 points behind 5th, 3 points behind 4th. So a win this week, that can propel us back.
Okay.
That can get us back in, all right? So we're not completely out of it, but it's not the best situation going in. And I don't know, maybe some people say corruption. Some people say they don't want us to go from second last to top 6, I think, because that wouldn't look good. So listen, we'll go again. People, train your players this week for us so we can bounce back and win this last game because we need it, bud. Make sure you're training. Rich, training. Yep. We need everyone training. Rick, top performer, training.
Shout out Rick.
Just keep
Happy
maxing
birthday,
out.
Chris, as well.
Yeah, max them out all day.
Oh, Chris, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chrisa.
Shout out Chrisa.
I'll make you some
Hope
cookies.
Seb
Games night coming soon with Chrisa.
Double feast.
I'll make you some
Facts.
cookies.
Facts. All right, today's episode. Shout out SDS because maybe I stole the idea, maybe I
Surf, dive, and
didn't.
ski.
Exactly, surf,
Your
dive, and
brand
ski.
deals now.
Surf, dive, and ski. Yeah,
We're doing brand deals.
yeah,
Rusty shorts.
yeah. I'll get a
Those
surf. I'll get a surfboard.
Rusty was hard.
But nah, I've seen a lot of channels do this type of thing, but I saw a football version on SDS, so I jacked it. They're not going to see this anyway. But today we're doing, guys, Quit Lying, new game.
Okay.
What's it called? Quit Line.
Quit Lying,
Oh, nice.
not Capstar. It's Quit Lying. This is completely different to Capstar, the game we invented.
Yeah. So if anyone uses Capstar, we've got rights on it now.
Facts.
Copy ones.
We've got a couple different topics. Conspiracy theories, things we hate in football, transfers. We got other stuff. Everyone's going to get a message from production, and it's either going to be a statement they delivered earlier to production, or it's going to be something made up by production themselves. They're going to have to sell whatever their statement is to the whole team here, and if they fool everyone, they're going to get a point. We'll vote at the end. If they get more correct votes, then we'll get a point. But if there's more incorrect votes, they'll get a point, and we'll move. All right, so we're going to start with Mitch, and we're going to start with the topic was related to football transfers. Mitch sent production his football transfer statement. He's going to read it out. We're going to see if we believe him or not, and we'll go from there. We'll see if Mitch can get a point.
My football transfer is, if Arsenal sign Nico Williams, we will win the league.
Okay, off the rip, immediately, if he just said that in conversation, you would 100% believe that he believes that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sounds like something he would say.
it does.
So that's my initial thoughts. But has production been smart enough to be like, this sounds kind of believable for this person,
So just give it to him.
so let me give it to him?
Yeah.
Paused.
Yeah, pause.
And they've been hanging out a lot lately, so you could be trying to do him a favor.
Mark, let's do a bit of interrogation.
Okay.
Good cop, bad cop. You asked Mitch a question about that statement.
In terms of what we need, would you say you would prioritize a winger as like the thing to take Arsenal to the next step?
I feel like we just need someone to make that left-hand side strong. And he's proven in the Euros that he had Cucurella behind him, someone who's not a good left-back. Even though he played good, he's not a good left-back. He's not a good left-back.
Leave it.
Bro, you don't
He showed
don't
that
bring other shit.
he can hold down the left side by himself. So, yeah.
My question is, we know here, between us, that Mitch is an avid Martinelli fan. He even bought a Martinelli jersey. So why do you think, Mitch, Martinelli, it's his time? Because we've got Trossard, we've got Martinelli. Why do you think we now need another left winger, and you think he's levels above?
Well, I think
That's what I don't get.
I think football is, especially where we're at, it's our improvement is not going to be drastic improvements. It's going to be margins.
Okay.
So we need little, like the Ramsdale and Raya. At the start, we thought that was crazy, but that little margin pushed us closer and closer to the top. So I feel like...
And you think Nico Williams is marginally better than the two options we have?
I think he's better than both of them, yes. I feel like Trossard, he's not happy to be on the
Bro,
bench
you've seen him play 4 games. How can you say he's better than both?
because he's electric. He can finish. A lot of
This is what you were saying about Martinelli too when he's last season when he scored a lot of goals.
A lot of the times, the ball will come from Saka, and Martinelli, all he has to do is finish. And we saw with Trossard, that's how he scored most of his goals.
So then how's he better than
Trossard?
He's not a better finisher than Trossard.
Yeah,
Trossard's probably your best finisher in the team.
He's a better finisher than Martinelli.
He's the best finisher in the team.
Huh?
He's a better finisher than Martinelli.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, but I think he offers more than Trossard. He's quicker.
Okay, but then
He thinks he's obviously saying he thinks he's the combination
And also...
of two.
Because we signed Calafiori, sorry.
that's pending.
We signed him.
Did you see Fabrizio? No.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
But anyway, yeah.
We signed him. I feel like Arsenal's trying to mirror the right-hand side to the left-hand side. Calafiori is just Ben White. Just more... I don't know. They're the same, basically. So he's trying to get a winger who can also create, just attack the defender. He's easy to cut. He can cut in, finish. He's got mentality. He's also cool, can dance.
This is what I'm thinking. I truly believe that if Mitch has got something that he didn't write, like it wasn't his statement, he wouldn't be able to answer these questions so quickly. I don't think he thinks well on his feet. So for me, I'm leaning towards this is his real statement.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like you wouldn't think we need to prioritize a right winger to back up Saka. You'd think more of, we've got this shiny new toy who's elite. We need to get this guy, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what I think you're thinking might be.
Yeah.
But there's so many options where you can go. I don't think he would just go to winger straight away. I don't think the problem's left wing for him to be like, we need Nico Williams.
Well,
the question was transfer.
yeah.
So I don't think Mitch would just think straight away left wing. We need to replace that first off the bat.
But my thing is...
I think he would pick maybe left back first. That would make more sense.
Already signed
Yeah,
him,
but he thinks we've signed Calafiori.
So then that's who he would have said.
Yeah, but
It's a transfer. It's not done yet, but he doesn't know it's done yet either.
He could have said
I know it's
with
done.
the signing of Calafiori, we are. What was
Yeah.
the state? You will win the Prem.
We'll win the Prem.
Yeah.
If we sign Nico Williams, we'll win the
His
Prem.
whole case for last thing is he's always cussed out Zinchenko. He's probably you would agree.
Yeah,
He's probably the
I
one.
don't like number 35.
Exactly. He's the one you go at the most whenever there's like.
Good on the
I
ball,
think-
but that guy's jarring towards
Yeah.
defensive.
So for me, I feel like something that would help you win the league is a solid defender at the back.
But we got even without Calafiori, we have Timber coming back.
Yeah, but he hasn't played yet either.
But we all know his levels.
Right back, yeah.
do
Not a
know
left
his
back
levels.
In last season, in preseason, it was a
Yeah,
left
he was
back.
top tier.
for preseason games.
But that's where
Jackson looked good in preseason, bro.
He did.
Jackson looked good Jackson looked good in the season
He
as
looked
well.
phenomenal.
But I'm just telling you, like preseason is different to a league
Want you to
season.
look good in Ukraine,
Timber hasn't played a Prem game
He's played
by
one.
35 minutes.
and he looked amazing.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just one game.
Okay.
Not even a game. He didn't finish it. So you're saying you're going to put him in left back?
Yeah,
I don't buy that. I think you would say left back position and you'd put in someone like Calafiori or Friggin', I don't know.
Well,
Hernandez.
We need a
Mendy.
vote. We need a vote, bud. So what are you thinking? Because I'm going towards. I think he truly believes this.
And he's screaming Goikrez for ages.
Yeah, Gyökeres. He was screaming Gyökeres for ages,
Yeah,
but
but-
he
He
gets,
kept doing this.
He is someone who gets
Hyped.
quickly obsessed. Yeah, hyped. Yeah,
That's true. And Nico is the newest hype.
Yeah,
So for that, I'm gonna say that is his statement.
I think it's his statement.
Yeah. Because I'm like, who else would he say?
Maybe he could say
Other
like
than
a
a striker, I
Yeah.
reckon. That's, I'm just going to, I reckon you said
But
Gyökeres.
maybe he's
Or even that other striker, that Sesko.
Sheshko.
He
Yeah,
look good in the Euros though. So
But
I
he-
feel like,
No, but I mean, like, he would say a striker.
he
Yeah.
was screaming Gyökeres.
And I don't think he's convinced with the Jesus yet either.
No, Havertz. I love Havertz.
Jesus.
What do you mean?
I don't think you're convinced with Jesus being the 9.
I want Havertz to be the 9.
Exactly. So you're answering. I'm agreeing with you.
So do we think it could be? Is this just convenient? This is hard.
it's hard.
I'm gonna go with my gut and say that's his statement.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Just because I think he answered too good.
Yeah, he answered well. So if he
But
fooled
then-
us, for me,
But
he
it's
answered
his
comfortably.
team, so it's like hard to say. If they're just answers he would have prepared for any winger.
That's
that
true.
He could have just said that too.
No, I'm locking in. It's his statement.
What transfer would help Arsenal win the league? I don't think it's a winger.
Realistically, our back four is sorted. He thinks. Let's pretend he thought we've already signed Calafiori. We've got Rice. We've got Odegaard. We've got Partey. We've got Saka. He loves Havertz. And we've got Jesus. Left wing, Trossard, Martinelli. To be honest, I'm either going the left 8 or left wing.
No,
If we need someone.
But
6
why?
is the second position.
Why fix something that's not broken? In
He
each
also
side?
loves Zubamendi.
Exactly.
He was screaming Zubamendi.
when he came on,
Why fix something that's not broke
He won the Euros for
in
Spain.
in Trossard?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now I'm stumped. I don't know. We have to vote.
Because
It's
Trossard
been too long.
did all he could do.
Yeah, but it's a shiny. Everyone wants a new fucking player.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's like
You want a striker, despite the fact that
it's like
you have
and
Nkunku
Dewsbury-
and Jackson. You would
Dewsbury
take a
Hall, whatever
9.
his name is.
I've
You
never
were
gassed him.
obsessed about it. You're like, yo,
just
we
kept
just
it.
signed him.
All right. Okay. but you would want a good 9 if there was one on the market,
Yeah, but
regardless of the fact that you need one or
Are you
not.
taking him right now?
nah.
No, he got off Osman.
PSG's. And he got
But he was saying that he would take a good 9.
There's barely any in the market, bro.
So for that, because of that alone, I'm gonna stay with that was his real statement.
Yeah, I'm gonna say real statement.
All right, yeah, I'll go with it.
Mike,
Shiny new toy.
Mitch.
Yeah, I wasn't capping.
Yeah, we're fucking good. That is good. We've done him.
I
Nice
thought
try.
I had you. I thought you would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
it does make sense.
So us three get a point.
I don't know why you'd vote Nico Williams though. Want Nico?
What other left winger would
No, I just thought you were gonna pick
I would
somewhere
like
else.
Kavara, to be honest, but
you?
over.
I don't know, man.
Because what's the difference between him and Martinelli? Then
He's fucking good at finishing.
They are similar player type.
Martinelli-
Nico Williams is smarter
just
though.
because he had a bad season in goals, last season he finished with a lot more goals.
Bud,
Dude, 11 last season,
Yeah.
12.
Am I reading the
first
transfer?
season? He scored 15 last
year
season.
before, yeah, 15.
Martinelli, yeah, in the league. Yeah, transfer. Find your transfer one.
If Liverpool have a poor start to the season, Trent will leave for Madrid in the January transfer window. Wait, is that?
Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay.
But just from that alone, I think it's
I
not
mean-
yours.
Look, I'm just
It
gonna
is
vote
him.
right now.
That's tactic.
You reckon he's
That's
doing
tactic,
tactics?
Yeah.
Do you want to read it?
No. He,
Oh.
he
Okay. Yeah, I get you. All right, keep going.
That's tactic for sure.
Because
Because you know he tries to do that dumb shit.
he does.
now, but this deny guide.
I know.
Look at this,
I
bro.
asked Samuel to
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
why.
Okay.
Why couldn't Samuel do it day and night?
Fuck, he didn't reply for so long.
Damn.
And it was too late.
Oh, he's in Melbourne.
Mm.
Yeah.
How long do you wait for?
Thursday.
Tomorrow or Wednesday, yeah.
Thursday.
Oh, so he ain't.
Oh,
coming
Thursday?
back.
Yeah.
Oh.
He ain't trained this week.
And, but yeah, if
Yeah,
Trent,
trading.
if Liverpool have a poor start to the season by the winter transfer window, I see him going to Madrid.
Can I ask questions?
Of course.
Why do you think that? Why do you think Real?
Well, I think.
But I don't know if this is a play.
Yeah, I know because
I think Liverpool will try to keep him for as long as possible. And I think when I look at this manager, I don't see him as like someone that's just going to be like, oh, you're forced to stay.
Yeah.
I feel like he might want to bring someone in, and this might be a good opportunity for the club to get money, for him to bring a player he wants.
But it's not the manager's fault.
Wouldn't you do that now if you're a manager? Wouldn't you be like, you know
No,
what?
but
I'm
I'm
gonna cut
saying
my
he
losses?
would keep everyone to keep Liverpool happy. You wouldn't want, as a new manager, you wouldn't want to come in and just take out people's favorite like player.
Yeah.
Like you would not want to do that to especially Liverpool. So him like not allowing any of the people that want to go, like just letting them. He kind of takes the back seat and like, if you want to go, you make a statement, then I'll happily let you go. But if no player is going to say that, then why would he put himself at risk of being hated already at the start?
The manager, you're saying?
Yeah. So I'm saying,
You also didn't answer my question.
what was your question?
Why Madrid out of all the teams?
Well, he's linked to Madrid at the moment. And Carvajal's not getting any younger.
Yeah.
And I think he's the perfect Madrid player.
This new Madrid
Like
era.
this new era of Madrid. I think they've got that left side and the back three, the back two solid. Like they're defenders.
Yeah.
Why not have like someone like Marcelo on the other side, like for Madrid? And I think that's a perfect fit for an A-star defender in the Premier League, in the sense of like he's regarded as one of the best because of his traits. So I think it only makes sense for Madrid. I've said this before. Like to you, I've said it. I would want it to happen, just because I can just be like to Chris, Tom, Samuel, like here,
So you can talk.
have
some-
one, yeah.
Okay, for me, why the thing makes sense, why the statement makes sense is because Trenton right now has 2 years? So this season
No, 3.
and then one.
No, he has 3 seasons, but
No, he
it's
doesn't
like
have
2
three.
years.
No,
Two
I
and a
think
half
he has
years.
2.
Yeah.
I think this is his second last year.
And then when he go.
And then he'll have a year left on his contract.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's 3.
yeah,
then.
yeah.
No.
So, no.
Two.
That's
I'm
two.
saying
Oh,
right
okay.
now,
Yeah, two.
he's
Ah,
got
yeah,
2.
yeah.
So if they sell him in
2 full seasons.
in the
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
it'll be 18 months. Avoid him getting down to 1 year and going for free.
Yeah. And also asking for a crazy amount of wages or something.
So the thing makes sense, but why would Bud pick that out of everything that he could have picked for transfers? You'd think he might pick like something Chelsea related.
Nah, I think he'll try to throw us off with the team. And you know he thinks Trent is going to go Real Madrid.
I know. Well, we've been saying that, but I've been saying it more as like a hope he leaves Liverpool just so they're not happy. I don't know.
You guys can ask me questions.
Yeah, I know, but I don't
It's only
think there's
been
much
Mitch.
to ask you. I don't know.
I'm going to
Okay.
lock in my answer. You know, you guys. Do you want me to lock it in?
Yeah.
I think you're telling the truth.
Okay.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Damn. I just feel like I feel like you'd say something like about Arsenal. Like something about Gabriel, like that kind of energy.
He gets
That's the
dropped
kind of energy I
off
feel you want. Or VVD or something. I thought you'd have been like, if VVD leaves,
Liverpool finish
Liverpool's Liverpool win this league or something crazy.
Win the
That's what I think you would say.
Yeah, you're onto
But it's
something.
a game, so it's like maybe you wouldn't say that.
Okay, what to you constitutes a bad start to the season? Like,
Liverpool?
in order for you to think Trent will leave, where would they have to be placed come January?
It's not so much position. I think if they lose consecutively, like towards that run.
What does that mean?
So they have like a bad.
Like I'm
Christmas.
saying, yeah, like not bad Christmas, but like end of November and then December and then going into Jan.
But they could still be second or third.
I don't think they'll be there.
Okay, so where would
Oh.
they have to be on the league table?
8th,
Realistically,
Nah, like between 7th and 5th.
5th, and 7th. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay.
I'm going that way in the league.
Okay. Yeah.
7th is the worst
All right.
and 5th is the best.
All right. All right.
So
Do you have any
Chelsea's-
more questions? You guys have any more questions?
We're
All
going
right.
to be better than them.
All right, well, we know Mitch's mic. Where you want to go?
I reckon he didn't say that.
Okay, so I have to make a
got the
decision.
decider. You can
So
ask another
MJ's
question.
voting. He's capping.
Mitch
He's
said,
lying. Yeah.
I'm telling the
Mitch said
truth.
you're telling the truth.
Mitch locked it in early.
Mitch locked it in early.
As soon as you did that little stutter thing, I knew you were telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna lean towards Mitch.
Mitch?
Yeah, and I think he's playing a game because he saw how Mitch handled the situation so confidently
Yeah.
that we didn't get thrown off by. So I'm gonna go with Mitch. I think that was his statement.
Do you want to ask a question or no?
No, let's leave
These
it there.
two of I
No, I don't want to ask a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so he's lost.
So was that true or false? What was your statement?
That was my statement.
I knew it.
You guys did well.
I knew it. As soon as you did that little stutter
Yeah.
thing, you tried too much, man.
I got one.
Okay. My transfer statement
Yeah.
is I believe Arsenal should prioritise the signing of Depay because he's the perfect player for Arsenal's system.
Like Memphis.
Memphis Depay.
I don't reckon you said that.
He's lying.
You two know him best.
But the thing is, right?
Is he playing the game
Yeah.
6 steps ahead from the question that being asked?
Yeah.
Did he just put that as his statement at the start?
Yeah, yeah.
And then all he has to do is convince us that it is.
All of my answers, I genuinely believe they should happen.
Nice.
Otherwise, there's no point in playing the game.
All right,
Ah, yeah.
let's end it early. Let's end it early. I'm locking in.
Because I feel like Memphis is a similar player type to Gabriel. But I don't think he finishes. He's not going to finish that much better than Gabriel.
Right? So
You
it's
know
like,
what I
why? And Jeremy wouldn't want, if you're using common sense, he wouldn't want two of the same player archetype.
Yeah.
Like, they're similar in the way they drop in. Their game was all about everything but scoring. That's like a bonus to them. Like, if they have a good game where they get involved a lot, that's a good game to them without scoring.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would feel like he would want like something completely different to Gabriel.
Yeah. I
Jesus,
mean,
sorry.
it wouldn't. I'd be surprised if he wanted Memphis. I like Memphis, don't get me wrong. Like, if we had like a nice 9, I would take him.
As a little
But
backup.
because we need like a killer, I don't think he's the kind of guy
Also,
we need
we've
to be
been
going
linked
for.
to him in the past when he was like good at Barca for like
Yeah.
6 months. This guy didn't want him, so what would change now?
And I mean, Atletico, they also got rid of Morata. So I'm like, they need him because they've got that other guy and that's it. But
If he
They
said
need him.
if this was João Felix, I hear it. But Memphis,
That's true. He has talked about Zhao.
yeah.
He does like Zhao.
I like
Zhao's
João
a little
Felix.
bit.
and I don't think Depay is like
Wow.
silky like that.
Not a-
Nah,
he's nice.
Depay is fucking
He's nice.
techie.
He's nice.
He's not silky.
Depay
No, no,
is,
he's
has,
nice,
I
he's
reckon,
nice.
as a 9, he's in the top. I'm
probably
going to
top
say
3.
5 tech. Tech alone.
right now,
he's
though?
top 3.
That's
Playing
fine.
right
he could be
now.
top 5. I don't think
He's
he's
top 3.
Depay is one of the
Right
techiest
now, though, I'm
9s
saying
in the
right
world.
now.
No, bro, he's-
And he can play off the left as well.
He's pure.
You don't
ability,
need
bro,
another
trust
left
me.
player.
We do.
My problem is he's
Jesus
like
can play
Gabriel.
off the left.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
if we didn't have Gabriel, I would
Yeah.
believe it. But because we have Jesus, I'm like,
If you do have Lacazette, I would
that's a
believe it.
priority.
You guys are talking pure tech. You cannot say Depay is not tech.
nah,
Depay is
I need to
pure
go
tech.
watch a little comp.
Oh my god.
nah, he's nice.
Depay has more tech than most strikers
Where does he
Yeah.
play right
in
now?
the league. He plays 9.
Where, like, what team?
Atletico.
Let's go.
You haven't watched the new documentary, bro?
No, apparently it's good.
Did you just see how good he was?
You say a lot of things. good,
Not
you never
finishing wise for Holland,
It was-
but
yeah.
everything else
Everything
in the
was
Euros.
top tier.
watched. But that's not what you need.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not a person who thinks we need a clinical 9, though. To be honest, I've never said like we should go out.
He does want Jesus to start.
Yeah, I've always said we should. I don't care about prioritizing just a pure goal scorer.
Exactly. So
that-
then that makes more sense. Why would you want another
Another
player if
Jesus, yeah.
Jesus does everything but score?
No, that's what I'm saying. But I've never been a person who
But
said
you wouldn't want
we should
two of
go
the
out and
exact
get.
same.
Osimhen.
Yeah.
I've never said that.
That's my pure argument.
Yeah.
We have Jesus.
Exactly.
I like it. He's not like a goal scorer, but they're the same player.
You haven't
type,
hated
so-
Jesus yet.
I love Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe Jesus can play off the left and play 9, though.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, I know that,
Yeah.
but you haven't hated him yet. So why?
I
would
don't
you
hate him. I'll never hate Jesus. He's one of my favourite Arsenal players.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's why it's like you
Depay
need
can
to
play off the
replace
left
him.
as well.
But predominantly he's going to
Havertz?
play down the middle.
I like Havertz.
Yeah.
If me, though, I would prefer Jesus start 9 over Havertz.
If it was like
If
fit everything on
If
point.
it was
yeah.
Jesus against Crystal Palace last season,
No, the season before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
Nah,
god.
he was.
Yeah, that
unbelievable.
run, fresh 22-23 Jesus. That's what I was saying to MJ today.
No knee injuries, nothing.
If Jesus is fit, he's one of the best strikers.
He's the best striker in the league.
I'm ready to lock in. I know my answer.
Yeah, I think I know. Mine.
Yeah. I think it's unanimous.
He's capping.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be surprised if we got this wrong. I'd
Yeah.
be surprised.
Me too. This
If he's
is
not
bombshell.
capping, Bud will donate his point.
He's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, we think you're capping.
Yeah, I think so.
It's obviously cap. Am I going to fucking say we need Depay when we have the exact same player but Brazilian?
Yeah.
Why would I say that? They've stitched me up.
You super.
They've stitched me up. They're the same player.
Hey,
What kind of shit is
you need a
that?
super production, bro.
Why would I ever say we need Depay when
I
we
don't
have
know.
Jesus? They're
Yeah.
the same player.
Now production,
If,
that's how.
if he said like Suarez or like somebody, I would have believed it.
Yeah,
but
you
he
could sell
said
it more.
Depay, the same,
He
like
said the
same
exact same guy.
I
Pretty
reckon-
much like for like,
Yeah.
as like for like you can get
Yeah,
in football.
yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
That's
I think
unbelievable.
production didn't look. He probably was like like he was. You probably did
hell,
something.
bro. That's such a stitch up.
I was like, there's no way. he
you
would
three
say-
get a point.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
me.
Hey, this guy was drinking, I bet you.
Production drinking
That is,
on a Monday night
That's a
is
stitch
crazy.
up.
first of all,
It's not talk on Tuesday. Bro.
it's not even like they're doing it for another club.
Nah.
They're doing it for Arsenal and giving me hate. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and everyone knows I love hate. No, I don't really want a striker.
What you want? A 6?
I want Kvara and I want De Jong.
Yeah, De Jong and Rice is dirty.
I would take Kimmich.
I just want
To play
I want
6?
someone like Party who just
Yeah. No, I want Party if he's fit.
Yeah,
but I don't trust him.
I don't as well.
All right, Mike, find your transfer and read it out for us.
Transfer.
Fucking hell, bro! It's the
easy.
biggest stitch up, and you guys. It was so.
From the jump. They just started laughing.
Yeah, because he knows
I was like, there's no chance that's real.
production.
All right, my question is, if Arsenal add Calafiori and with Timber returning from injury, they will concede less than 15 goals, beating Chelsea's record. And that was Mourinho's season.
Okay, you want me to start?
Yeah.
Defensively, he already thinks we're great.
Yeah.
We're adding a guy who's mobile, and he, like Mitch said, he is going to be the Ben White of the left-hand side.
Yep.
Our defense gets stronger. If there is changes, we now have Timber, who can play in all across the back four. We have Ben White, who can play in 3 of the 4 positions. We have Calafiori, who can play in 3 of the 4 positions. We have Tomiyasu as well, if we need it, and Kivior. Defensively, Arsenal have their best defense that I've ever seen us have.
Right.
Last year, I don't know how many goals we conceded, but I want to say it
29.
was between 20 and 30,
Yeah,
right?
29.
29.
And he's a stats man.
He knows that season, and he always references that Chelsea season as like a very good
That's
Chelsea
like
team.
the milestone.
Yeah.
So if I was leaning to one or the other, I would be leaning to it's true what he's saying. But 29 to 15 is such a fucking
Yeah, can we cut out 15 goals? You reckon we could cut out 15 goals?
pretty
On the
much 14 goals from
14
the
goals.
tally.
If you look at a lot of our goals, I feel like there were mistakes from wider areas. And I think if you look at Zinchenko, we get somebody in more stable, which I feel like you get that from these two guys coming in. It changes a lot because our problem isn't how we concede when we have the ball, it's comfortable. It's when we make mistakes in progressive areas. And I feel like if you bring somebody in who's a physical threat, he's very calm on the ball. He makes better decisions in Calafiori. And then Timber, we have rotation. We've got a very dynamic back four as well. And we've got guys who I think are on the same page in terms of one isn't way better at this and not as good as this. I think we've got great balance. And that's why I think you look at the Chelsea side that conceded 15 goals. They had balance as well as players who are on a similar wavelength. And I think that's the key, especially with a good keeper. We've got good DM in Rice, who's a workhorse. He's smart. If Partey's fit as well, you bring that back four plus rotation. For us to concede, I'm telling you, it's going to be very difficult.
You go.
This is cap where he's feeding you right now. Because one, that's one of those records that can't be touched in this era of football.
Okay.
Because I feel like teams are all about the minor details in going forward and attacking. This football is way more like transitional for either
You reckon
team.
it's more transitional than before?
Yeah.
I don't
No, it
know.
isn't.
I think it is.
It's more about
less.
breaking down.
Yeah, I'd argue it's
No,
less.
but it's like transitional is in the sense of like you attack and your defenders have to attack as well, and then your attackers have to defend as well and attack. So it's like both sides are doing both things now. So I think whereas in that era it was Chelsea back four, back 6, 7
Yeah.
defending, and you being someone that
You think
puts
Chelsea didn't
logic-
transition?
No. I mean that time was predominantly just defense.
Yeah.
Your
And
def-
transition. Chelsea used to
But when
transition.
No, I'm not
That's how
saying
they scored.
transition for this. I'm
I've
not
got
saying
one point
transition.
for your thing is when you see Arsenal play, the whole thing is when you lose the ball, everybody works back.
Yeah, but I'm saying as crazy as that stat is, MJ is too logical to be like we can break that without even seeing it like first. MJ is more of like see the defense or see the thing in action first, then make a
That's not
judgment.
true.
It-
This
you
season,
are like
Arsenal
that.
would win the league
Because you
without
I'll tell you
without
what.
seeing anything.
I tell you what, you're saying that now to help this case, but at the start of the season, you
What do
still
you mean?
didn't
I
say.
believe that as well.
You signed Rice and you signed all these players, and you still were saying, "Not sure yet." The year before, it was like Christmas. You were top of the
people
table.
were sure about Rice in terms of the fee and how good he was going to be?
It's not the fee and thing. I'm saying what I've seen from you.
Yeah,
I'm saying that you're a person that likes to see things first.
yeah.
Will say, "I gotta watch this play first," or "I haven't watched him,"
Yeah.
and you tell the truth. So for me, you're not cutting out 14 goals without even seeing this defense happen yet.
I'm trying to picture the goals, and
How?
I can see the goals that we could got out. 3 against Luton. I don't think another team's bumping 3. Villa, the first goal was a stupid mistake, and that's what depleted us.
Bro, you're trying to force it.
No, okay, where we can cut out
Look.
goals is Ramsdale played the first 5 games of the season and we conceded silly goals. Even the games he came in against Brentford, we conceded silly goals. So 6 or 7, I think we could.
Exactly.
15
He's
is
trying
a
to
lot
find
of
15,
fucking
bro.
goals
You
to
can't
cut
find
out.
15.
And he is logical, but
I
at the
believe
same
it,
time, defensively, we're going to be even better.
But not 15 goals better. Not that record better.
Well, if you want to see the difference between the season before and this season, then you understand my point.
What's the difference?
We cut out, I think, 14 or 15 goals as well from last season to this season. And people said we played better last season and we were less vulnerable last season. It was only towards the back end we started conceding more goals, but that was like 2. This season, we didn't start well, and we had towards the middle end of the season slump where we conceded, we drew, and then we lost.
Oh, don't forget about Tottenham, Jorginho mistake.
4-3.
So for me, if you bring in that
3-2,
security, that rotation, which we don't have to rely on somebody like Kivior, who we don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to do well? Is he going to do this?
Kivior is great defensively. It was more he wasn't offering going forward. That's why you brought on
you missed my
Zinchenko.
point. No one knew what he was going to be like when he started because when
Right,
he
but
did play,
do you think he's good defensively?
I think he's fine, but I think we get better in better. Like I said,
Kelly
balance.
Fourie, you haven't even seen play.
Yeah, but it's balance. It's not good at.
No,
It's,
but you're judging a Prem player against a player that hasn't played in the Prem,
yeah.
and you're
So
telling
what's the
me.
difference between that and Kivior?
No, I'm
Vinny's
saying
bad 'cause he
you've
hasn't played in
seen
the Prem?
you've seen Kivior play.
What's that in Timber?
Crazy.
What do you mean?
Before we signed Timber, I thought it was an excellent signing. We
Yeah.
said it was an excellent signing.
Excellent signing.
Yeah.
Because it adds another thing to rotation. It's not he's starting over Ben White. You wouldn't have said that.
But
thought he was gonna
I
play
never-
left back.
I said
Left
exactly.
back, yeah.
Exactly.
But it's the cover for a defensive
No, it was
problem
to
you had
start.
on the left.
No,
No, I'm
it's
saying
balance.
it's the cover for a
Yeah,
defensive
you're saying
problem you
it's
had.
covered for Zinchenko.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
okay.
balance. That's my whole point.
Balance.
Yeah.
I know, but he is back. So it's like, why would you add Califuori 3 players on the left?
Did you hear my whole? You're not.
I heard
hearing
your
my
argument.
point.
I heard your
What was my
argument.
argument then?
Your argument was you add both, you make the whole defensive line stronger.
Yeah.
rotation through both sides.
Exactly.
Yeah. But to me, you haven't seen Califuori play. You haven't seen Timo play yet in the Prem. I'm saying you're a person that when you see, you visualize things.
Yeah.
You like to visualize before you make an assumption.
Yeah.
So to me, based off your logic and what I've seen, how you make presumptions and stuff like that,
Yeah.
this is out of line from you, is what I'm trying to say.
I believe everything he said. The only thing I know is MJ doesn't make like outlandish predictions.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like he normally is quite
That's what I'm trying to say.
reserved in his
I believe this
opinions. And whether or not I think this could happen, because defensively I think we're great. I don't know if it's like him to say that we're going to break the record of least goals conceded.
And I don't see him like pinpointing that as like a defining factor to win the league just yet for him. Like for him, not that you don't think that, not that you don't think that. I think for him, I think he wants to assure that left centre mid spot or that striker spot.
Anything about left centre mid, and he likes Havertz.
No, but I'm saying like I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about him saying anything about Califuori. Because he hasn't been signed yet. Why would he just make...
He's signed, bro.
I know what you're saying. I'm telling you stuff that... When have you heard MJ say anything about him coming to Arsenal in the chat?
We don't really talk.
Yeah.
There's no really
It's
talk
you.
about Arsenal.
It's you, me, like Riley. It's like them type of people say that
this guy
stuff.
also works during the day.
That doesn't mean
we have an
anything.
Arsenal
He
chat,
talks
so
about other
We
things.
do have an Arsenal
It's
chat.
different.
I'm not in there, but
Everything Arsenal.
You'll
we
get to
talk
add soon.
charge it to the game.
Yeah, you get to add soon.
Sorry, bro. You alright?
No, that's Rich, bro.
Yeah.
Rich is the admin.
Oh, you
not
good?
me.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
talked
Rich
to
is the
someone-
admin. It's
Yeah.
all me, I'll tell you.
Even I'm in it.
Shut up, crap.
I'm in the Arsenal
Let's go.
chat.
Let's lock in.
I'm voting. I'll go first.
You think Cap?
I'm voting Cap.
Mitch?
Let's tell the truth.
Oh, my God.
Because I think logically, that's not cutting out 15 goals.
But football's about emotions.
15's a lot of goals, bro.
but it's
In this day and age of
you're not
football, you're not
listening to
cutting
my
out
point.
15 goals.
He spoke confidently. He spoke very
He does that
No,
with
but this guy
everything he
can cap
says.
though.
I know, no, I know. But, and that's why I'm thinking I think he doubled down. I think he did a bit of reverse psychology.
Nah.
I think he did. Do you know what I'm saying? You're saying nah, but I'm agreeing with you.
No, but I think he would stutter more. There'd be more like...
No, I'm saying he doubled down to make us think that the statement was true, but really he's capping. And that wasn't his statement.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe I think it was something similar, but I think he's gone extra hard in making it sound like this was true, because I think it could. I don't think it's mad far-fetched. It's not like my fucking one.
Yeah.
So production, you've given an alley-oop, because this isn't that.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah.
At the same time, I'm going to go with his capping.
Yeah. All right. MJ?
Mike?
Yeah.
Cap?
Did somebody have this one?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was captain.
You're an idiot, bro.
on.
You're not cutting out 15 goals with... MJ hasn't
I
even
don't
seen the
think
guy
he
play.
would say that.
Yeah, but also, why would this production guy say that? We don't even play like Chelsea.
Whether
See
or
what
not
I
I
mean?
think we can
That's
cut
what I'm
down
trying to tell
goals
you.
is not the
Chelsea,
question.
we played
15
7
goals?
behind the ball.
Yeah, but why would
All
production think that's
day.
even possible?
He did good.
He did good because he got this fucking idiot.
Fuck off.
No, but production, I'm suing you for this.
Fuck
If
it.
he had said like close to the Chelsea record,
Yes.
but he said to beat
15
it,
goals.
which means
That's what I was
Which is
saying.
too-
He
That's
what
wouldn't
I'm
have
saying.
said something that
Exactly. That doesn't sound like
he doesn't
MJ.
he doesn't make outlandish
That's
comments
what I
like
said
that.
to you.
I'll charge it. Relax. I'll charge it.
Because I'm like, MJ would be like, oh, it would be
I
similar.
would not say that.
What was your real transfer statement? Do you remember?
It was if we secure a good right winger and Pai doesn't get injured,
What did I just
we'll
say?
win the league. That's what I said.
I said he would focus more on the CM
Because
position.
defensive
left.
problems isn't a problem. Whether we sign,
Exactly. Thank you.
like if Timber's back, I trust Tommy
What did you say to me?
And I trust Kivio enough.
What did he say? He said you don't know your friends. And what did he just say? The positions? Attacking and mid.
I can show you that I literally
no.
said that.
No,
Oh,
You don't know your mates, bro. This is why you're not in the Arsenal chat.
That's perfect.
Hey,
That's why
keep
you
him
haven't
out.
got it.
Keep him out of that chat.
We're gonna go Mitch, and you're gonna go.
Football would not be the same if Pep didn't become a coach.
Okay, I'm gonna go first again. It's either the stupidest fucking input from Mitch or it's the stupidest input from production. So we just have to think who's stupider. Because it just goes without saying.
Yeah.
You don't need to say that. Because obviously you can tell. There's no even arguing with that.
But it sounds right that Mitch says it.
That's what I'm saying. It's just who do we think is stupider? Production or Mitch? Really?
Oh, shit.
So if this is Mitch's actual one,
Fair play. You gotta,
I'm so sorry. But I think production's just been fucking lazy.
Do you want to ask me a
To
question?
be honest, no, I don't. I don't care to ask you a question.
Okay.
You guys can ask him a question because what are you going to fucking ask him?
I'm just gonna gamble.
Okay.
do you think...
Talk to me, man.
It's just fucking stupid.
Like, obviously, that's like an obvious one.
Yeah.
We all know that, right?
Yeah, some people.
What was
know.
your thought process, though, behind it? Was there other options as well?
Yeah, there was a couple, but I feel like,
Yeah, what? Give me one other option.
well, I don't remember off the top of my head.
If I asked you one right now, like, if something, this would have happened.
If
It's okay. It's okay.
If Messi didn't,
Bro, it's okay.
This is going to be just as
It's
bad.
okay.
Go.
It's I've got my answer. I got my answer. Because he said Messi, so that proves what I'm trying to say.
What do you think football would be like if Guardiola wasn't never coached?
it wouldn't be as so like focused on tactics.
You know who this screams this thing.
The defender moves here.
Who does it scream?
scream?
You got the 4-3-3.
It has to, yeah.
You got the left back.
The snor- that's Snorfest.
Who screams that? Guardiola, he ruined football.
Deny.
Do you think Mitch would do something that dumb, or would he do something involving Arsenal?
Nah,
Or would he do something involving World Cup?
Nah, I think he would do that.
You reckon?
I think this
Arsenal.
screams deny.
Yeah, I reckon it's denied
This screams
straight away.
Mitch to me. Because I think Deny would have looked at it and be like, yeah, this looks all right, I'll keep it.
I think Mitch, when he was thinking of a list of possible answers, he would have put time and effort into it because he didn't want to look like a dickhead.
Nah.
Deny would have thought, football, we got the 4-3-3, we got the right back dropping in, inverting, and this is all because Guardiola. I told you. What was Deny saying in the chat the other day? Oh, you guys didn't want to hear it when I said Guardiola made football.
Yeah.
He likes to flex that he's had a right opinion every 3 years.
Yeah, it does. But I feel like Mitch would just like to just state the obvious too, because I feel like he hates Guardiola on a personal level.
He doesn't.
Why would I hate Guardiola?
In stopping...
I'm locking in this with production.
I think it's production.
I think this is Mitch, but obviously
You
you
think
guys
it's Mitch?
won. Yeah.
I can't be swayed. So if you want to sway MJ, you can try, but I can't be swayed. This to me screams deny.
This screams Mitch because it's just like so obvious that Mitch is like, of course, this is the right answer for this. Like Mitch wants to be correct. I don't think he thought.
I think this is something
this.
Riley would have done. I don't think Mitch would have done this.
Mitch would have done.
I'm gonna be so
I don't
real.
think Mitch would have said this.
You guys woke up. I think true. It doesn't change it.
I'm gonna go with Mitch.
I'm gonna go. No, you go Mitch.
No, I'm gonna go.
Deny.
Cap.
production.
We're
So
saying
Cap.
this is
Yeah,
I
Cap.
think it's true.
Cap.
I think it's
Okay.
a true Mitch fact.
Mitch.
Nah, what?
Shake my hand.
He's doing this.
Shake my hand.
He's doing this. He's gonna be like,
Shake my hand.
Congrats, you don't know me.
No, shake my hand. Shake my
No,
hand.
he went to shake it.
You're right, man.
That's your
Sure.
one.
Yeah.
I know my friends.
I honestly thought it was.
I thought better of you.
I know my
Mum's life.
friends.
I thought better of you because
You do.
that is
My bad. But my
I'm
bad,
three
my bad.
from three right now.
that is fucking pathetic.
from
If you
four.
ask me.
I can't be obvious though.
No, but I thought that was too obvious for you. That's what I'm saying. I thought it would.
I just expected better.
Not that it's bad. It's true.
Yeah.
But I just thought you would have said like
but
Arsenal or this.
You know
or
what
that.
you also could have said? That would be the same. Football would be different if Messi never played football. You might as well say that.
Yeah, but I can't have the best answers to everything.
Football would be different if Pele didn't play football. Fucking obviously
wouldn't,
can't.
'cause
We're just doing things that go. That is a fucking. That's what you guys were saying. I'm 6 steps ahead. That is one that you would do if you were trying to you were trying to finesse everyone.
Yeah.
All right, Mitch gets a point. He's now in the lead outright.
No. I'm on 3.
No,
Yeah.
4. Why?
No, I didn't get MJ's.
No, but
No, we vote as a group.
the
Oh,
group,
okay.
it's a group score.
Yeah. Bud. Look at his acting again. You reckon we got unlimited time? We're booking the studio by the hour.
I got work in the morning, man. Hurry up.
Football today would. What's a sentence? Oh, football today.
He's tried it again.
Nah,
Then I wrote the sentence, so
football today would be the same.
would not be the same.
Would not be the same if Roman Abramovich didn't support Putin. Feel free to ask me any question.
If he took time and responded, this is something I would believe he wrote. Not just because it's about Chelsea, it's because he likes to make shit like out of the box.
Yeah.
But Bud has said this before, and I believe this is him.
I believe it's
He
him
has
as well.
said it. He has said it before.
He likes to do answers that not everyone like. Normally, people would have gone like strictly football, like footballing on the pitch answers, but he likes to go a bit out of the box.
Yeah.
So I believe this was him first thought. What do you think would be different if, obviously, if Abramovich didn't support Putin, that would mean he still owns Chelsea.
100%.
So what do you believe would be different about him still owning Chelsea and where Chelsea is right
None
now?
of these stupid
He was a
Isn't he
coach when
Russian
he
though?
left.
Tuchel.
Tuchel, and they just won the Champions League.
They had
Like
won
we
the
won a
Champions
champion, but their
League.
poor run at the Prem just happened.
The next season, it was the
Tottenham,
next season.
yeah,
What position
Cucurella.
did you finish? Oh, he didn't.
He
Finish.
didn't. He got sacked before.
They were third.
Yeah, but it was still way too early.
It was like January, February when it got
He was
announced, when
third.
all the things got frozen and everything.
Yeah. No, he's talking about Tuchel's sacking.
No, I'm talking about when Abramovich left.
Aubameyang.
What was it like?
When
staying with the
Aubameyang
club?
left, he's asking.
Abramovich.
But to answer your question, of course of course I'd fucking like Abramovich.
No,
Look
I
at
know
all this
that.
stupid shit
Of
that happened
course.
after
Of course,
he
you would
left.
love Abramovich. My thing is, where would Chelsea be if Abramovich was still in charge?
I think we'd be at definitely a better place. We'd be top 4 still,
Okay.
and we'd still be a respected club. We're getting trolled at the moment, and every week I'm having to defend some of these players I don't like. That at that time I could for instance, Aspilicueta I didn't like, but he was fine for Chelsea. It was more I didn't have to defend players.
It was better than Reece James.
Shut up. But I'm saying I didn't have to defend players that I don't agree with right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whereas now, I know I don't like some of these players, but it's forced.
Okay.
It has to be forced. And I think with this management, we don't go out and do dumb signings like this.
Mm-hmm.
A whole...
Dumb signing every other week, pretty much.
Nah, but I mean, like, as in the cooler buying and all those players and then getting rid of them, literally the next window is stupid. We got players out on loan. Not on loan, but just told to go. Like, Ziyech went for free. You think Abramovich would let shit like that happen? He had more of a love for Chelsea, whereas this guy's more just business. Bring players, finesse the system.
I completely agree with everything you said. And I believe you believe that. It's just whether this was your statement.
I love
It was. It was. His
I think it was his statement. But he's also said before on the show that he loves every Chelsea player. He doesn't not like Chelsea players.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't not like any Chelsea players.
He's capped.
He likes them all.
He capped for the show.
Yeah, but he said
capped
that.
for the fans.
And now he's saying, now I have to defend players I don't even like.
Off air, I've stated which players I like and don't like.
Nah, I don't think so.
How many times
He
have I-
often defends all
Nah, I'm
Chelsea
not even gonna
players.
like.
So you
argue
like
about that.
Cucurella?
I'm not even gonna say anything on camera because it's on camera.
He said about Cucurella at training.
Cucurella
the
ain't
other day
watching
that
this.
Cucurella had a
not
great
Cucurella,
end to
bro.
the season. That's what he was saying.
Cole Palmer's watching, but Cucurella's not watching.
If Cole Palmer's watching, yeah, I love Cole Palmer.
You loved him before.
I don't know. Just off rip, what MJ is your first thoughts? That's his statement.
It's something he would say, but I don't know if he said it in this instance. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I know Bud has said something like that, but I don't know if he would say that now? And that's the question.
I think he hates life right now as a Chelsea supporter, and he goes back and thinks of the glory days and who was in charge.
I don't think like that.
My man Roman.
I do not think like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he said it.
Yeah, if he's finessed us, well done, because I believe
don't
it's
say
something
like
he
that either.
believes.
Yeah, I reckon he said it.
Well, we've all agreed. You
No,
said it.
not the Chelsea. I don't say it. I don't hate life right now like that. I hate Chelsea.
But what was your statement?
That was not my statement.
For real?
I swear to God.
Makes sense.
What was your real statement?
My real statement? Because I literally sent it to him. Just above it.
So he gets shit like this,
And you
No,
get the
no.
pie.
Get the hardest, the things that you would like, you'd never say.
My real football statement was, football today would not have been the same if Mata didn't tell Drogba to believe.
So my turn for statement. Well, what's the fucking question?
Football today.
Yeah, football today. Okay. Okay, football today.
You helped, bro.
Football today would not be the same if Suarez had signed for Arsenal.
See, I hate this.
Was he ever linked?
Suarez.
Yeah.
Talk to him about it.
Yeah, well, Suarez.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, is that when they did the $1?
Yeah. It's a typical Arsenal foolery.
Wait, what happened?
What year was that? Let's.
No, wait, what happened?
Okay, so it finished the season, I think 13-14.
Okay.
Suarez had a big season. It's finished 12-13 or 13-14. And then 14-15 he goes to Barca. So I think maybe he had an extra season. So let's say 13-14. Start of 13-14. He's had a great season at Liverpool. Arsenal are heavily linked and we need a striker. We haven't bought Giroud yet. Suarez's release clause at Liverpool is 40 mil. Exactly. Arsenal bid 40 mil and £1.
Right.
It's reported by pretty much every newspaper ever. Arsenal 40 mil, £1.
Yeah.
It's all over the front cover of everything. Brendan Rodgers is the coach, and they're saying we're not letting go of Suarez, blah, blah, blah. But Arsenal broke the release clause. He wanted to go to Arsenal, and Liverpool said no. I don't know what the contractual reason for them saying no, but he was like, he had already agreed and he wanted to go to Arsenal. We matched the release clause, but I think Liverpool viewed it as like a piss take or something, and the move didn't go through. Then he had, I think he stayed, or then he had the season and went to Barca.
Right. This is how I see it. Right? To you too. Because I'm not an Arsenal fan. I see it as everything he said is what he's read. Does he think his statement is true? Or that's his? I don't think it is.
Ask him a question before you go on.
Yeah, go.
What do you think would have changed?
Arsenal would have won multiple league titles if we had signed Suarez.
Of course. That's not the question you needed to ask.
Yes,
because
it is.
That's a no-brainer question.
Multiple.
No, you're not getting me. That's a no-brainer question because it's Suarez and he was peak at that time. So, of course, it's like Ronaldo. Like, if Ronaldo signed for Arsenal, like any top striker at that time that was hot signed for Arsenal, of course he wouldn't want him to leave. But that's what he wants to rope you into that question. So he says, of course.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
I'm saying this is all facts, what he said, which makes it more believable for you. But I'm saying, is it just because he knows this as a fact, he's just trying to get us to believe on that side? Or is it like he believes it as well, that it's like something he would have wrote for that question? You have to think, would he have written that for that question? Or would he have thought of something else for that question?
But you also got to think, would Deny think of this as well?
Leave the night out of for now. You got to think, is Jeremy the type to just write something like that though? Of patterns, of what he writes, of things like that?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
What about you, MJ?
Yeah, but I could also see him say something else.
That doesn't.
But
Like for
doesn't
example, like if we didn't sell Fabregas, or like if we didn't sell
Right.
Adebayor.
See, that screams more Jeremy than this for me. Like what you
Because
said.
I feel like you're attached more to what you have than what you don't
Right.
have.
Yeah.
So as a fan, I'd be like, if this guy didn't get injured or didn't leave,
Yeah.
this would have happened.
That's what I see
That's how I
Jeremy
look at it.
saying.
But I
Like
yeah.
saying things like,
Do you want me to tell you? You want to keep going or no? You can keep explaining.
So
I was just going to explain my thought process for why I picked this. And it's because...
Don't be roped yet. You know?
Okay, it's fine. It's because this was in the height of like... I'm like 17, 18 at this point, 19, around this time. So this is like...
2008.
2014.
That's right, go on.
Yeah. So this is like peak times of just me like fully immersed in Arsenal, transfer news, everything. So I could have definitely gone with like Arsenal not signing Yaya Toure when he was on trial, Ibra. There's so many of like Ronaldo. But this was the only one where we fucking made a bid, the players in his fucking prime. We didn't get him, and the person we got was so drastically different that it went on to the only trophy we won was the FA Cup when Giroud was there. If we had signed Suarez, Arsenal would have been back to being a fucking huge club in England. It would have changed football in England.
Of course.
That's what, okay.
We're not
I'm just telling
with
you. Okay.
I'm saying that.
I know what you're saying, but I'm telling you why I chose this over other things, like MJ was saying, kept Fabregas or anything like that. I think this would have been bigger for us than keeping Fabregas.
I think you would have seen the question as bigger than Arsenal to make it about Arsenal. I think Mitch would have made it about Arsenal, potentially.
Fair enough.
But I don't think you would have made this type of question about Arsenal. I think you would have made it about like a conspiracy thing that actually happened. Like something that's like to do with like, if you were to make it about Arsenal, I think you would have said something about the Champions League that you could have won, or something along the lines that like historically would have actually like changed something. Like Suarez signing doesn't guarantee a title, but that Champions
it pretty much does, and also
compared to
it changes Barca's MSN outcome. Football is not the same if we get Suarez and they don't get.
But it's like if you chose a Barca, that robbery in the final, that would have made more sense for you to say, because it's certainty. Like, you know, these don't happen, you win Champions League. You are someone that values Champions League, and a club like Arsenal that hasn't won that Champions League, I just think you would have put that above. If you were to pick something about Arsenal, you would have put above Suarez.
I felt like this was more butterfly effect than just Arsenal if we had won the Champions League in 2006. I feel like this one is like you can go on about more things don't happen than just Arsenal win the Champions League.
Of course.
Probably stays with Barca.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, of course.
The butterfly effect of Suarez not being part of the MSN, they don't win the treble, and then how successful Arsenal would become, what I think, and how England would have been more dominant than Spain. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, don't do that. I know what you're saying.
I'm not doing
But
anything.
I'm saying, like, of course, this is all facts you're saying. It's not convincing me that it's you saying. You've written this, you've typed it.
Okay.
Because you would put other things had you chose to pick Arsenal as your topic. There's way more crazier things for you to pick.
What's one?
Like I just mentioned, the Arsenal.
I don't
winning
think that's
the Champions
crazier.
League. You've mentioned that before on the pod.
I think we were
robbery.
robbed. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard you talk more about that than Suarez joining Arsenal.
That's less of a what
I've
if.
heard you talk about other players joining Arsenal that didn't join.
That's not a what if.
For instance, he's talked about Benzema before more than
but
he's
we
talked
never
about
bid for Benzema.
Suarez. The bid.
This is
for me.
We triggered the release clause. This was the bid. Okay.
The bid for me doesn't mean jack.
It should.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Because it was like the
Because
biggest.
MJ, what do you think?
He would want Benzema more than Suarez.
No.
Yes, he would.
He thinks Suarez is probably top 5 of this.
He likes. It's not who he thinks is better. It's more who he likes. The type of play he likes.
No,
Benzema
I
is
agree.
more
This
of
is a player like Jeremy would want to sign. I just don't know the sequence of like what would be priority in terms of
exactly
to change Arsenal. Would that be the first thing? Like that's what I'm like. I don't know if that's number one.
There's bigger things. There's bigger signings. How many times has he shared something of like I can picture Jeremy sharing something about, I just found out Arsene Wenger could have signed this player. Like he's said that so many times, but I've never heard the mention of Suarez.
I've never spoken to you about that.
No, I'm saying I've pictured you.
Or if it could have been like, if Anelka was an injury prone or something like that.
Right?
No.
Benzema. I've heard the Benzema one.
When was that? Like recently?
No.
These are all less.
It's not recent. That
These
one's
are
like a
all
while
I think he
ago.
wants Benzema more than Suarez.
What if?
I think he would want Benzema
Which
way
player
more
do
than
I
Suarez.
prefer? Benzema. Who do I think is a better player? Suarez is 10 times better.
But he would prefer plays he likes more.
Yeah, I don't know because I feel like Champions League had drastic repercussions on Arsenal.
For you as well,
Like drastic.
right?
Because we didn't win. Henri's like, I'm done. Fabregas is like, I'm done.
Right.
And then
Fabregas
and
left
then
like
with the stadium
6 years later.
But then with the stadium thing as well, like I think it was just a whole because we didn't win.
That's a big
stuff
thing.
like
That's
happened, which
more
meant that we
repercussions
lost money
compared to not getting Suarez.
and
that
players.
changed-
I don't know.
That I think that dragged Arsenal down like a few rankings in the Prem. Like respectfully, I think that's when everything started going downhill.
No,
from that
I
moment.
think that's when players were like,
They bombed it.
they lost something,
Yeah, they bombed
and
it.
it just triggered like a weird spiral.
Even Arsene Wenger changed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna
calling cap.
I'm gonna say Cap, but it's a close one because that one's
It is close.
that one's massive as well. So
I think
I'm
he's
just-
telling the truth, but that could be me being naive. But you're gonna say Cap, so
Well, you can try convince me if you want. Quickly.
I just think that's the period of time where there's nothing really happening. And if we got Suarez,
Right.
we get the lesser league. There's a lot of periods of time we get if we.
My most hated season.
I don't know. He always talks about if we had any other striker other than Giroud, we win that season. Suarez, not Suarez.
Exactly. That's emphasis on any other striker. It doesn't mean just Suarez. He's saying what he's saying with that. He means any other striker
Your mind's
would have
made
finished
up.
those
You make your
changes.
mind up. I'm saying he's telling the truth. So it's up to you.
I just think it's the only reason why I think it's Cap, and I mean he's raised good points, but I feel like if we'd won the Champions League, that would have like changed everything like completely in my mind. So
What year was that? 06?
No, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, it was.
Oh yeah,
5,
the
6.
Champions League. Yeah.
How old were you in 06?
11.
Okay, so you're old enough.
Enough to know.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
that's what
We win
Chelsea
the
won.
Champions League, but we were still moving to Emirates regardless. And that was what put us in debt. It wasn't not winning the Champions League put us in debt. And we still finished top 4 every year.
But I think my thing is because we didn't win, players lost that. They're like, nah, and then they leave, and then that's like that triggers then having to sell our best players every year, and as opposed to Henri staying, which attracts more players. You know what I mean? And that prestige of like they won the Champions League.
Yeah.
You get players for cheaper. Players don't want to leave now because they're like, oh, if we can win the Champions League now, I want to win it again.
More pool
I think
power.
I think it's a good point, but that's
I don't
not the
know.
point I agree with. I think the stadium debt put us away, and it meant we couldn't
yeah, it was-
compete. We
stadium
couldn't
was
get
massive.
players. We had to sell our best players because of the stadium.
Yeah.
And when Henri left, he was still going into 30, and he only played like 2 years at Barca and left as well. So it's not like we were keeping Henri for good. Fabregas stayed till like 2010, which is like a good 4 seasons after. I think for me, when we were meant to show our most,
Ruthlessness.
yeah, like what's it called? Where you're like, you can go for it. We've just signed Ozil as well.
Yeah, but you didn't know
You
about
pair
that,
him.
Ozil.
You pair him with fucking Suarez, and it's different for me anyway.
Wasn't Ozil
late.
after that though?
No, earlier. It was before.
No,
It was
Ozil
that
was-
transfer window late. He said,
No.
"I have a surprise."
no, yeah, Ozil was after. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you pair him with Ozil.
Him, Ozil, Sanchez.
Ozil was on deadline day.
Yeah.
And he said, "I
also
have a
like-
surprise for you guys."
Yeah.
It's your decision. You're the one making
Nah, it's MJ's.
No, MJ already.
No, I already said
I'm
mine.
saying it's cap.
Sorry, guys. It's cap.
5 from 5.
Yeah.
You don't know your friends, bro.
What was yours?
My real statement was football today would not have been the same if Mope had never injured Leno,
See, that makes more sense to me.
because then Martinez would never have got to play,
Yeah.
and then he
See,
would never
he
have
would've
gone to
picked more of
Villa.
a
Messi had never
historic-
would have won the World Cup.
See,
Yeah.
he would have picked more of a historic thing that meant more to football.
Ty would never have done.
Damn,
Mope, you fucking.
believe in my friends.
Yeah, I just think Suarez
To Arsenal,
is more of an anomaly, or it's more insignificant than like other stuff that had like, you know what I mean? Not to say that that wouldn't have, but
For instance, if your one was still that, but the cap one was Arsenal winning Champions League, you would have had me sold. Like I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. Like what I said, the one that would have got me. If you said the cap one was Arsenal would have won Champions League if it wasn't for the ref, I would have been like, yeah, I'm sold. Even if the Mopé one was your real one.
Yeah.
But because it's Suarez going, it's not like...
It's not something I've ever said.
That's what I mean.
I've never said that.
That's what I'm like.
I've never ever said, yes, I believe it. Yes, it would happen and we would have been good.
Exactly.
But I've never ever said anything about Suarez.
Yeah. I've heard you say something about Benzema.
I fucking love Benzema.
Yeah, and this guy was trying to tell me, he said, I heard him say
Trust me,
Suarez.
I've never, like, Arsenal fans and Jeremy, like, we've never spoken about Suarez in, like, significance to how it's going to impact, you know what I mean? Yeah, in my opinion, anyway.
I just thought you rate Suarez high.
I do. And that's the only reason
But
I was
everyone
trying
does.
to sell it.
Yeah,
but
but-
I've never ever been like, oh my God, I wish we had got Suarez.
Yeah.
I think it, but I've never like
I would
voiced
think it.
Yeah,
You would think it.
100%.
Yeah.
Fuck. Mike, what's your football? Wouldn't be the
This is
same.
good. I like this.
This is good, yeah.
Man, I'm selling.
Nah, I'm fucking finding it tough.
What do the streamers say? Yo, chats. Spam El Mitch in the chat.
Do you know what I thought? I thought I had to convince MJ, but I thought if I was like trying to convince him, he would see it's a lie.
Yeah.
So I was trying to like let him just second guess himself.
Yeah.
Because I thought Bud already made up his mind. So I had to just like kind of let him.
Nah, I let you speak. I said, do your whole spiel about
Yeah, but.
that history. And I think what you were saying were facts, obviously. But I just thought it was not enough to be like, yeah.
Yeah, I'd never say that.
All right, so my question...
How much he paying you, bro? How much he cash up you?
my one is, football today would not be the same if England beat Brazil in the 2002 World Cup. It's my favourite World Cup.
It's his favourite World Cup. Another thing, it's just like the most iconic World Cup, so it's on brand
Yeah.
for him.
It's logical.
Brazil, he loved.
I watched that game live as well.
You're saying football would not be
Why
the same?
would football not be the same?
Well, I feel like if you look at the implications, Ronaldinho, his reputation, R9, his reputation, the iconic R9 haircut, the cultural significance of that, the Brazil kit, the significance of that, and even if you look at England, Beckham, Michael Owen, that legacy of players, Scholes, I think that changes the landscape of England and how people perceive them because they beat like the guys. And I feel like if you look at the transfers that happened after that, it just changes football in such a... I think it changes football in such a crazy way that we wouldn't even be able to comprehend what everything means from that situation. Because even like, just the final, the R9 double in the final, Ronaldinho and his name, like there's so many sound bites and like memories from that game, the Ronaldinho free kick. If that doesn't go in, what happens? You know what I mean?
But my question is, do you think those deals still don't happen? Like the things you're saying, like as in, forget the haircut and I'm saying like the Ronaldinho being Ronaldinho, R9 being R9, Beckham being Beckham. Do you think that wouldn't happen? Like what do you think would change? I think their fate was already sealed if they won or lost.
But
I don't think so.
Due to that, like say they could have just lost the final.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would have changed much.
No, but they wouldn't have made the final. He's saying if
It's quarterfinals.
Brazil got knocked down in the quarters.
Yeah, I don't think that changes.
But isn't legacy built on trophies? Like Kane, we don't look at him as a crazy player, but if he had some trophies to him, people would think.
But he also didn't say that England won the World Cup. He said that if England had beat Brazil,
Yeah.
right? So for that game, all it means from that game is that Brazil don't win the World Cup.
Yeah.
So basically, he has to be saying that the legacy of like R9, Ronaldinho, is like very much diminished
What was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
score?
because they don't win the World Cup. Brazil won 2-1.
He scored.
Rivaldo.
Ronaldinho and Rivaldo.
Free kick.
Rivaldo scored first, Ronaldinho. And then Michael... Was it Michael Owen scored the first one?
I don't remember who scored for the thing, but Ronaldinho got a red card.
Michael
I
Owen
was
didn't
6
play.
months.
Didn't he get injured the game before?
Or maybe...
He pulled something.
I don't know who scored. Ronaldinho got sent off in the game.
Yeah.
Michael
After.
Owen, I think, pulled something the game before after he scored.
Oh, I can't remember. But I thought it was Michael Owen.
Michael Owen didn't score in that.
Nah, but
Tournament.
I
don't think.
think the game before
maybe
he did
he
score.
He did score.
And he got injured
But
after scoring.
it's not the
Nah,
iconic
he
goal.
didn't score in that goal.
It was 98 is the Michael Owen goal
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
Argentina.
I think 02 is when he scored in maybe the game. just
Yeah,
before,
maybe.
And he got injured and he was crying because he came off because of the injury.
I don't know. But okay, so Mike, where is R9's legacy and Ronaldinho's legacy had they not won the World Cup?
I think my take on this isn't that they don't have a legacy. I think it just it has an impact in terms of the cultural relevance from that World Cup. When you look at Brazil, R9, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, like that whole squad and their place in history. Because if you look at the 2002 World Cup, that defined an era for the next 3 to 5 years in terms of like football culture. Like Ronaldinho's branding, R9's branding. Like there's so much stuff that came from them winning it that if they didn't win it, it just changes the dynamic of football. Yeah, the kit. You don't remember that Brazil kit to the same gravity only because they won it.
Can I stop you there?
And they, stuff like that.
I think this is perfect if your question was for the final. Had they not won that
My
actual
thing is,
I know what you're
it's
saying.
specific
Right?
to England because of who?
Yeah.
What's the reason?
Exactly.
Because of production.
Yeah.
That's why he's made the question
MJ
specific
would have
to
said
England.
the final
For the
because-
final.
Yeah.
Because
Had Brazil
that would have
not
been
won
perfect.
the World
Yeah.
Cup?
Yeah.
But why are you saying a
It's more
quarter or
devastating.
And he
semi?
is saying
Right,
they're losing
the
it, but
quarter.
why was it specifically that England game? Why wasn't it Turkey? Why wasn't it Germany?
Right.
Who did they play in the final again?
Germany.
Germany. But because it was...
He looked at me
He's
like
thinking of 98.
I'm a
no.
dickhead.
He's
Like,
yeah,
thinking
no,
of
it's the
98.
wrong one. But I'm saying all those things he said would have been perfect if the question was for the final.
Final, yeah.
Because to him, that even makes more sense for MJ.
I completely
He could
agree.
easily say those things for the final, and I would be like, damn, this guy just...
Or if he just said like Brazil didn't win the World Cup.
yeah.
But because it was specifically England, I
And
think it was
And the
denied.
quarter, it to me, it's like,
I think his real one was similar.
yeah.
And denied changed
Remixed
it.
Yeah, he had a remix.
But also he could have said it.
He could have.
Nah, I don't see the England part. And also, I need to go against my
And
friend.
I don't think...
He has the Ronaldinho jersey from the
I don't-
I have
the
all of them.
blue. He
Yeah.
has the blue, which is the Ronaldinho versus England.
But I don't think MJ would just reference the England game.
I don't think so
before
either.
The
But
final.
it's such a big game,
You know?
and he loves Ronaldinho.
He wouldn't reference the quarter before a final. No way.
Yeah, but it's the game.
what was a bigger
The game
game?
is the
The World Cup-
more iconic than the final because of Ronaldinho.
But he-
because
he-
the red card, because Brazil beat England, England went out. It's more iconic, the game,
Nah.
And that's
than
like-
the
That's
final
more
itself.
iconic
Than the final
than-
itself.
than
It's not more
R9.
iconic than Brazil winning the World Cup, but game for game, that game's more iconic.
Yeah.
To me.
And that's an England side as well.
It's iconic, yeah. But I don't think it changes. The question was change if this...
Yeah, I know.
This would
I understand,
happen.
yeah.
You don't think so?
But it
You don't
also
think
in
England
that-
win? You don't think England wins the World Cup if they beat Brazil?
No, I think Germany win.
You think Germany beat them?
Yeah.
And I
that
think he
Beckenbauer
doesn't think
and all
England
of
win the World Cup as well.
He was coach, wasn't he?
Who?
This guy said Beckenbauer, bro.
I'm going to lock in his capping again.
Yeah, he's capping.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's capping just because I feel like you would say the final.
He could still think Germany could have won the World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And MJ's not someone that can
The
predict
only thing that's getting me is that game is so iconic.
It is.
So it's like if Brazil had not won that game, that's one of the most iconic games that changes football.
His question's about Brazil, but it's not this.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock in his capped.
Yeah, I
same.
reckon he's capped.
That's my question.
Fuck!
You on the
Yeah.
money. I thought you got me.
I thought so as well.
That game is iconic for me because
Yeah.
of the game, the free kick. It's England.
Yeah.
Their hopes are like, all right, if we beat Brazil, we're gonna win.
Bro,
that's
Beckham.
exactly what I thought.
You meant to-
Arsenal keeper as
No,
well.
that's what I said.
You
But
meant
I
to
said
click
that.
R3 takeover,
Yeah,
bro.
I know. I said all that. But
Also, Arsenal keeper, like
yeah, Lehman. Yeah, I know.
you know what I mean. It's like
I mean Seaman. Sorry.
yeah. So
yeah.
it's like and that was like prime,
Right
like
for that, by the way.
that's heading into prime, like David Beckham era, like, and that changes the
it's
dynamic.
facts. But because you brought up the point of it not being the World Cup final,
Yeah,
I thought that
that's-
doesn't mean England win the World Cup.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, he would have been specific in what he
Yeah.
was. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
so
he got us.
you're
Yeah.
right. But when you said that, I was like, okay, you've thrown a spanner in the
He
works.
really throws it in the works. MJ gets a point. Okay. MJ has found a game in which he has won.
I win.
He won.
Cleared us.
7,
Second.
6, 5, 5.
Good job, MJ.
Yeah, you're well done,
It
Mike.
is what it is, man.
Fucking hell, that was a good game.
Yeah, it was. I think better production next time.
Oh my
Oh.
god,
Get
I
Samuel
got
to do
stitched up
questions
by
or you do
production. Yeah,
questions.
We need a new.
I couldn't do it for this because then I would have known
Yeah.
everyone's questions.
Yeah, no, it has to be.
Or even Tom.
Chris probably would be.
Tom would have been good. Yeah, I could have got Chris.
Tom, Tom or Chris are.
This guy's into run club now, bro. You think he has time to do production things?
We need to have a few words
no.
to him.
Yeah, he starts wearing clothes to his running club.
Yeah, some people got stitched up. Bad.
Bro, why would I say Trent like that?
Twice. Yeah, Trent twice.
Guys,
Oh.
thank you so much for watching. Before we go, just quickly, a couple comments from last week. The disrespect on Rodri's name is crazy from user VV3B. There's a reason your at is user VVB3
It's
because you're not speaking
burner.
sense.
Back
Yeah,
your beef.
this is Samuel's burner. That
What
had a
did I
lot of
say? What did I
likes.
say about Rodri?
I just said that I feel like he shouldn't be called the best player in the world. I think he's gonna get overrated if he starts being called the best player in the world.
I think he's getting overrated when you see him and Busquets named together.
Oh my god!
I think it's
Mitch.
because people listen to what other people say, and they're like, "That's
But
my
who's
opinion."
saying that though?
Pundits, bro.
Pundits are saying he's the best player.
Clarence Aguero says these people don't understand football. Bud, thoughts?
Clarence Aguero.
Grow up.
He said Dave.
Enough said, bro. All right.
And then Samir Oman.
Parents hate you if you're
Bro couldn't pick between football or the show on Cartoon Network. Decided to mix it.
Samir Oman said, I'm seeing a lot of hate for your Rodri comments, but they fail to realise you're rating him based on the Euros alone. Yep, true. As a Chelsea fan, I'm tired of all these links. I don't know a lot of these players. Let's just sell who we have to sell and worry about the next transfer window.
Hey, you should be our new club
What's his
man.
name?
Samir Oman.
Hey, somebody.
come to the
comments.
carpet,
He
man.
does.
Yeah.
Where's
Dakota.
the goat?
Yeah. I don't know where Coda is. Must have maybe, I don't know.
Maybe he needs a break.
Maybe we didn't give him a
I
shout
reckon
out
he's
enough.
he's doing what do they have? Spring break?
Spring break. Shout out Coda on spring break, guys.
It's right now, right? Wouldn't it be? Like
I want you to comment below your favorite
True.
football conspiracy, and we might do football conspiracies this version of the show next time.